Here are three most important skills you must have if you are going into content creation or if you want to continue in that your content creation journey. These skills are going to be very, very important. You must have them because without them, trust me, you're already going for failure. Because I've later discovered that 90% of people who go into content creation fail. And trust me, if you don't want to be one of those 90, then pay close attention to what I'm going to be saying in this particular video. I wish I knew these things when I started, but I was somehow fortunate enough that I was able to panabit my way, and with some little paid resources, I was able to organize myself. And I started making money from my social media handle before I got to 1K followers. And this is the reality. I have the record here in this handle. You can go through it. So let me go further now. What are these three skills that you must have? You see, the way most people see social media is how they come into social media affect them a lot. Most people stumble on it. Most people jump into it because somebody said, he's making money here. Oh, come and eat, come and eat. Now, if you start that way, you likely have that problem. You are going to be part of the 90 that will be failing. And no matter how hard you work, you are going to still fail because there are some key things that you need to pay close attention for. First, you need to understand the business side of this internet space. Trust me, the people who design this platform are into business. The billions of dollars are spent every now and then to keep this platform running. So that means if you must succeed on this platform, you have to think like the owners of those platforms. You have to treat it like the owner. And this is where most of the time they always tell you be consistent. Yes. Because if you are going into any business, you are opening a shop in real life. Are you going to open the shop once in a week? You need to ask yourself, are you going to open the shop once in a month? Are you going to spend your money packaging that shop and opening it once in a year? Trust me, that business is going to fail. You need to be there every day, morning, afternoon, night, 247. So that consistency is very, very important. But most people follow this consistency rule. At the end of the day, they still messed up. You still fail. Yes, it will fail because you have to be committed. Commitment and consistency are not the same thing. You need to balance off this commitment and this consistency. You can be very consistent, like somebody who is always going to the market without a clear direction or focus or being committed to doing something in the market. If he gets there every day, trust me, he will still come back on broke. So that is exactly the mistake most people are doing. So you are busy doing things randomly and being very consistent with it. Trust me, it's not going to be work. This is where commitment comes. Commitment will make you to be very, very focused. It will make you to filter away from the noise. This noise of consistency. Just keep doing it. One day it will work. You know the work like that. I have been a victim of that, and I'm speaking from experience. So you need to be committed. This committed will require you going into a host of other things, doing research, looking at what is working, looking at what is not working, adjusting things, making consultation, learning more, and it's continue. You keep repeating that cycle until you finally got to that stage. So it goes beyond just paying for courses, and trust me, you need to really do the hard work. So now, looking at the business side of the skill, what are the three things you need to look at? What are the three important skills you must have? This is where most people ignore this first part and then they jump into this. Now, you need to understand the content generation strategy you need. What are the type of content you need to be producing? Are they going to be visually related content, which is videos? Are they going to be content, text related content? And then are they going to be graphic? So you must know these things. You must understand how to create visual content, just like videos. In creating this video, you must learn video editing. These things are very, very important. You cannot escape it. Even if you are not going to be doing it, that means you must have an idea so that you guide the person that is going to give you that result. Even if you are paying, you need to understand this so that the people who are going to be doing these videos for you, or the who are going to be editing this video for you, you must give them a direction, else they are going to be doing nonsense for you, and at the end of the day you are going to be losing money. Then you must understand content writing. Yes, because you cannot post engaging content without writing something there. So that is it. In writing content, this is where you begin to talk about your caption, your heading. With this, you also get to understand SEO optimization. How do you rank your content? How do you get people to watch the content? What are the key elements in every content that it must have? The introduction, the body, the hooks, the rest of them. Even if they are going to be in text or if they are going to be in video format, all these things are very, very important. If they are going to be graphic related, you must understand how graphic related content, picture related content work. What are the platform? What are the tools? All these things you must ask yourself, from the video, the tools that you are going to be using, the tools for editing graphics, the tools for editing text, the tools for editing videos and creating videos. Even the same thing, some of them can be done manually using softwares in your phone or on your devices, and then some can be done with AI. You must learn these things. It's a must. The next step you need to move is marketing. Yes, most people underestimate marketing. Yeah, now this is where the consistency always come into place, because most of them emphasize so much on consistency. Consistency has a strong relationship with marketing, and this is where you begin to talk about social media marketing. The overall goal of marketing is giving information out every now and then, consistently repeating it so that it will get to reach more audience. But this is what draw the lines between people who are just doing content creation and then people who are actually getting more serious on this. Because when it comes to marketing, how you how you design those content matters a lot. You cannot be posting random content anyhow. This is where you begin to talk about streamlining. That is why they keep telling you to pick a niche. They keep telling you to do this. They keep telling you to optimize your video. They keep telling you to optimize your profile. They keep telling you to do a host of things. So this is where we talk about social media marketing, because you cannot be giving information without a clear direction on where you are going to. So those things are the adjustment you begin to put. Now, 99% of people fall into this trap of this marketing. They maintain consistency, they post all sorts of things, and at the end of the day, they begin to get exhausted. Because trust me, by the time you are doing something and you are not getting a reward for it, you begin to lose hope. So 90% of people begin to go down at this level within the first year. Then only those who move into this advanced place, they begin to look at copywriting, begin to look at information marketing, begin to go more deep. That is where you begin to have a clear direction. And this is where they begin to look at the aspect of monetization. Now, most people hardly reach this stage because there are errors that they make from the beginning. They skip all these things, all this stuff that I just listed. They just jump. Facebook is paying, YouTube is paying. Then you go and start doing random things because you believe somebody showed you his dashboard that just do it like this. Then you start implementing what you don't understand. So this is where the real problem comes. Most people skip all these learning processes, then they jump into this place, affiliate marketing and the rest of them. So the monetization, when it comes to monetization, is very, very trickish. It's mostly about strategy. This is where you need to go and learn sales. You need to learn sales very well, because this is where the real money is. The reason why you need to learn sales is, one, there are three components that are associated to this internet space. You have your audience, which are better called your viewers. These are the people that are having the money that you are trying to get on this internet space. If anybody tells you something different, the person is just lying to you. The second set of people that are having the money that you are looking for on this internet space are business owners. Yes, people who want to run advert on business on the internet space, people who are running advert on the internet space. These are the people that are also having this money that you're looking for. And the third set of people that have this money that you're looking for are the owners of this platform. Yes, in the case of Facebook, we have Mark Zuckerberg. Now, he has a team that takes care of doing that. YouTube also have their own. TikTok also have their own, and they also have their policies and guidelines through it. Now, this is where it gets messy. 90% of those people who fail, they focus on this very one. Trust me, if you are focusing on this very one, you're already dead on arrival. That is a bitter truth that you need to be aware now. So if you are focusing on this, you're already dead on arrival. That's why I told you that I started making money on the internet space when I was having just 1,000 followers on my social media handle. So this is where you begin to go into understanding these things and marketing very, very well. Because without this, you are just wasting your time. They can wake up tomorrow and they put a restriction on your account, and trust me, that money will not be able to make it. Because of the desperation of this, that people we have so much focusing on this particular one, they want to be creating foreign accounts. At the end of the day, people run away with their money. They have so much restriction, they have so much violation, they end up into so many troubles. Now, in learning sales and marketing, you are going to learn how to interact with the platform, interact with these viewers, and then interact with the business owners and the rest of them. Then, in doing that, you need to learn media buying. This is where you talk about running advert, because you are now building your own business. You are going to be spending money. That is why in one of the criteria for monetization, you will see Facebook is always insisting that you should run ads with your account. So they are trying to train you on how you should be a business owner on their platform. Take advantage of the business opportunity there to reach more people. Then by doing that, for you to make this money, you must learn digital skills. This is where you begin to talk about freelancing, you begin to talk about affiliate marketing, and the rest of them. Now, because no matter how good your content is, you need to be strategic about it. In being strategic, that means you must have some skills that you are going to be offering to people as solution, and that is where they pay you. And that was what I learned from day one when I started, and that really helped me. You need to learn the freelancing skills. We need to talk about copywriting, social media marketing, email marketing, video editing, graphic design, AI automation. All these skills are skills that you can also use to give to other people who are also similar like you to get money in return. You need to talk about affiliate marketing, where you begin to talk about you promote other people's product and then you get paid your commission for being very popular on the platform. You have to reward yourself for working very hard, because you cannot be consistent at the end of the day doing nonsense. So you are going to be spending money to do these things. So you need to be rewarded. These are the key concepts that you need to put into place. And then the long run strategy is you need to understand social media management. You need to understand how you interact with people, how to manage your platform, how to ensure that your platform is safe, how to ensure that you are growing, how to ensure that you are not going against the rules, how to ensure that you are constantly updating your strategy. So the list is endless. So these are the key concepts that you need to understand, because without these things, you are just wasting your time on this internet space. Because one day, that account that you are trying to monetize, you are chasing this social media platform monetization because somebody showed you that I made this amount, you to pay this amount. Trust me, one day you wake up, you have restriction. Yes, you cannot avoid it. You can wake up tomorrow and that account will be taken down. And once that account is taken down, you are gone. You are going to be creating another account from beginning. And how do you cope? You will not be able to cope. But by the time you have a platform that is already known that you are giving services, even when you are not on the platform, let's say for example, you are not longer on Facebook or on TikTok or whatever platform, because of the real solution you are giving to people, those people are going to be in your DM, in your WhatsApp, and it's going to be very easy for them to chat you. I've seen that work severally. I've seen people send money to my account even before they interact with me. They didn't even go to my content. They only enjoy me. By the time they come into my WhatsApp, they just send me money and I get to deliver what I deliver to them. So I believe you learn something in this particular video. It's going to be a lot of work, but trust me, if you follow this intelligently, this is going to be the most powerful gift you get as you start the next year 2026. So see you guys in my next video. If you get value in this video, do well to share, do well to keep it in as I continue to give you more. I'm going to be putting a much more detailed material on this for those who are serious about it to access it. So do well to keep it in. I'm going to be leaving the link in the description box of this video so that you access it. I'm still working on it to make sure that I filter all the noise away from it, so that you'll be very, very focused and determined, and to avoid wasting unnecessary time as you grow on this internet space. So thanks once again.